Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Sunset Harbor, where this time I already forgot what I was going to do, other than, I do remember now because I just saw this, I was going to turn this into a way of getting into the city, or at least into here. I think that was the thing. This is a way to get in and out, which now that I realize, kind of, I see some implications that could go wrong here. This being a way in and out just for here, don't know how to limit it just for, where only heavy traffic will be on it. The best I can think of doing is, I really don't know. The best I can think of doing is doing some sort of a big system here, where I have some go this way and some go this way. Which, maybe there is... Wow, that is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Sorry, I'm turning my headphones down as well. A little bit loud in my ears right now. I have kids outside right now, screaming. Don't know why that's happening. Why do kids go, just be doing stuff? You know what I'm saying? I don't actually mind that much. That much, I say. Sometimes I do. I have the unfortunate time of having very loud neighbors. I'm sure everyone, can relate to that in some way, shape, or form, though. But anyways, let's go ahead and... I'm thinking, so this will be our way for over here. It's because that slope's too steep. I wonder if I could tunnel this. I can, actually. Perfect. That works for me. And then, I feel like this is like test limits of computer day. Because I'm starting to get, my population isn't too high. It's just, when you record video and, do this kind of thing, you often seem to be testing the computer's limits to begin with. I can tell that it's not going to like it after a little bit of time here. Let's see if I can do this. I'll just do that now. Sort it out a little bit. There we go. That's not too bad. Might make that a roundabout at a later time. Right now I'm okay with it. And right now, that's actually pretty useful all in all, having that. I am going to pause things here to go ahead and make... honestly, this one would probably be just fine. I want to go and make a little exit here, and I think this actually will do us oddly well. I usually don't use this one, but, it has its uses most definitely. That's exactly how you want a highway to curve. Alright, let's... It's good that I have the move it tool still. That's like pretty much my saving grace, really. There we go. I don't mind the little curve. It's when it gets crazy. I'm not a fan. Alright, we can bring this out over this way just a hair. And then... That's not half bad. There we go. And then we'll also bring this guy on over and straighten him up. Old Harvey Highway. Good old Harvey. Bring that on over here. There we go. But yeah, by the time these videos are coming out, the game should be out. So if you haven't already, please do check it out. I'm having a great time with it, so I think you guys most likely would too. And if you're not, let me know why. And if you are, also let me know why. Because I can send feedback to Paradox if there's like anything that, maybe they missed. Maybe there's like some weird bug or something that's bugging you. and I can let them know about it, and maybe that can help a little bit. Again, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. They just like my channel and offered to send me a code early to get some content on it, and that's something I will not say no to, especially with the game I love. I'm just gonna fix a couple of bits here. There we go. That is, all in all, not too unreasonable. There we go. I just wanted to raise it up so it wasn't so... as awkward, rather. I was going to say so awkward, but I guess I'll say as awkward. I don't want that to be a bridge, I'll be honest. Can I... well, I mean, I know it's a bridge, but I don't want it to be a one with, like, the suspension or whatever it would be. I guess it's a suspension bridge, isn't it? There we go. I can do that and then curve it to work how I need. Like so. There we are. Now in theory, that should keep some things moving a bit better, I think. One thing I will do, just because I think it's nice, is I will have a off-ramp and an on-ramp for each of these. I'm a big fan of these when I'm able to do them, most definitely. I think it just keeps the traffic flowing so much better. But I think this will keep traffic away from here as much. That's at least my assumption, and if it's going somewhere else, I think it'll just now divide the traffic a lot better than it is already. And honestly, I mean, it's being used a lot. It was being used a lot even before I put this down, so I mean, it was needed in some way, I guess. Just had a drink of coffee, so sorry about that pause. So let's see. What do we want to do now? I mean, we have the necessity for office. So what I'm thinking is, since we already have like a bit of industry over this way, and they don't mind as much being around this kind of thing, I could come in here, which I know is slowing them down, which I gotta say I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'll also accept it for now, because why not? But I'm gonna put it there. Actually, let me consider this here and out here, and then that can be the way to fill this area in without having to directly impact the traffic. I think that's not such a bad idea. Okay. I can live with that. I hope that looks okay to you guys. At least for the most part. I mean, I'm not gonna say it looks okay. And you don't have to either. But we'll say that it will suffice. So that'll be pretty good there, I think. I'll go ahead and connect that there. Maybe having that there wouldn't be such a bad idea either. That's a little close for my liking. But okay. So yeah, it being at the end of there makes me feel a little bit better about it. And one thing I can do is I could probably, within reason... No. I was going to connect it, but I don't want to do it that way. I will connect it via paths. I think that's going to be the only way I can do this and feel okay about it. Without, you know, compromising anything too much. There we go. That's going to be better for there. And then for here, I'm gonna do that, but that may not last because of needing to probably move this along at some point. But that's actually going to be great for the people coming in from over there. So maybe that will be good for us as well. So we need to make sure that this is a facility that has, or a area that has pops. Again, going to do this as neat as ever. Ooh, yes, that's the way you like to see it. Alright, so let's fill them in around here. This can be their little zone. I wonder if... yeah, probably wouldn't be so bad to have a little post office around here. You know, kind of... Oh, wait. Literally have one right there. I'm an idiot. Where else could I put a post? Oh, crap, I forgot I did this. Okay, well, that's good to remember. Maybe one there. I think I can cover some of this area. I 100% forgot that I did this. So yeah, we have... We just have this going on now. Totally forgot. Wow, so many people using this one. I love to see it though, and I love seeing this. This is, I think, amazing to see. Just seeing something that, you know, you kinda put down actually becoming something, so I like that very much. And this, like, this seems to be going well. This probably could use to be a bigger road. I do wonder. Maybe I could upgrade it. I'll keep it to where it would have parking, though. I just think we need more space. I think probably what's slowing this down is the people. I said I wasn't very worried about it before, but with it getting this backed up, I am a little bit now. I mean, I always can, you know, mess with more things. I can always try to move where more people don't go across this one maybe quite as much, but maybe I could get them to where they're only going down here and here instead of right through the middle. That might work. Have them only able to go those ways, and maybe that'll free up that area a little bit more away from pedestrians. We shall see. I mean, I think it's going to be the same amount of people walking in and out and so on and so forth, so I think it'll be okay. Now, what do we want to do? I'm thinking, I guess, yeah, we need more within here. So I guess, you know, putting them around this area, never a bad idea. We could do a little hit. Oh, didn't really mean to put them there, but I think it'll be alright. We do a little hit of that, and then maybe, oh, not that big. Maybe I will do a bit of residential over here. Like just along this area. And then the rest, we'll keep it as offices. Which I won't do it there and there, because I think that'll get a little too close to the roundabout for my liking. But I think that's good. People should be able to walk between here very easily, which they're already doing, thankfully. So I think that'll be a good one for us. So yeah, this is still busy, but it's a lot better than it was. It's just a lot kind of slowing stuff down, obviously. But I'm okay with that for now. It's much better, so that's the plus. Not just doing some things to kind of make it look nicer, to be honest. Kind of add a few little bits to it. We can add some decoration. And by that I mean trees. I don't have my brush, so this feels really weird. I'm able to do this with a lot more ease. But not today. Oh, you can't even hold it down. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, that's about the best thing to do. It's just a lot of clicking. Which, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. But definitely doesn't get as dense as I would like it to be. Alright. I mean, they're still, yeah, they're flooding around, so that's good. And there is a few people using that path, so that's good enough by me. Now, one thing we could do is, you know, one thing I wouldn't mind, because I think they choose paths over sidewalks when they can. Are any of these? Okay, I can use this one. I was just thinking, because I'm not using this area, we could do that. And then we might have a few people choose this as well instead of walking on the sidewalk itself. I mean, it may not work, but it's something. It's an option, so that's all that matters. Might move it out just a little bit so it doesn't look so weird there. Oh, we're a grand city. We have waste transfer facility, waste processing complex, and inner city bus terminal, bus metro hub. Okay, that's quicker than I thought we'd be to that point, so that's amazing. I will very much take it, and this is actually being used, so that makes me happy to see that. I mean, I did put this down, so we have a train passenger hub over here as well, so that's pretty good that we have that going as well. Let's see how this is going. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is going well, and this is much better for sure. Still busy here, but is considerably better than it was, I think. So I will very much take that, because I think it was backing up like pretty dang far before. So this is fine by me. I will take it. So what should we do here? Healthcare availability pretty good. Death care pretty good. Child care decent. Elder care not as great. Over here is where some elder care is requested. I could sneak in a bit of elder care. Why not right here? Take out a few people, but also help a lot of people. This is getting a bit busier, but it's not that bad. This walkway is being well used, which is nice to see. I guess going to this metro. And yeah, this one's being well implemented too, which is good to see. Now, you know, I'm kind of thinking where we want to maybe go with things next. I don't fully know. I'll put a... Whatever did that. Okay, well that covers everything. Just make people happy. And we do not... I mean, we have a hospital there, but it doesn't quite make its way in for some reason. We don't have great death care over here, so... Yeah, if we put that in, that'll make them happy at least. And Child Health Center. Which I don't know if that includes child care, but I'm going to put that there. Because I feel like that's good for this kind of area for some reason. So sure. I guess it's good for any area, isn't it? So there we are. I think that's a nice little thing. Oh, wow, we're over 1 million. I didn't even realize. So yeah, getting busier back here. It's obviously going to be now because of moving back here. I didn't really think about that until now. Adding more and more back in this area. One thing that could work for us is... Oh wow, yeah, this looks a lot better in here as well. One thing that could work for us, and my hope would be they would go through here, and then out, is adding this little bit in. Do I have the availability? No, I don't. I don't have the ability to buy anything else yet. What's my next unlock? So my next one, yeah, is getting more, which would be a capital city. Ooh, we get the harbors. That's going to be really fun. And a football stadium. Oh, for the thing, of course. And then oh, I see, eco water treatment. So yeah, let's see. How's this? Is this the thing? No? Advanced inland water treatment plant. And this is okay. That's kind of what I have already, but I'm thinking of something else. What is this? Oh, tank reservoir. Did not remember that. Interesting. All right. One thing. I was just wondering if there was actually anything new for this. Oh, geothermal heating plant, of course. This is what I was looking for as well. Waste processing complex. Send out waste transfer trucks to pick up garbage from waste transfer facilities and landfill sites for further processing into energy and recycled materials. This complex cannot directly collect garbage from buildings. Okay, that's actually kind of what I'm looking for. So it costs 100,000. This costs 20,000. I automatically feel like the 100,000 one is the one I need to go for. Wow. Okay, it has some noise to it, so that is good to know. Wow, a lot of noise. So this guy's gonna have to be like in its own league of really out there. Which here, I think here's like my real best bet, but man, this is gonna be a polluter. I wonder if I can come in here with, what's the biggest, I think that's the biggest industrial road we have, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. Let's just go off. Oh, I don't want to pollute the water, though. Okay, I have ideas, though. That, and then back in this way a bit. And then we can do exactly there. And this will obviously need water. Does it need power? Or does it create its own power? It very much does. Okay. So, and that's the empty. Well, that's the empty landfills, though, isn't it? I don't know if I need it. Because I think this might have been the last landfill. Well, okay, there we go. That was weird. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing that bad now that I look at it. We probably would have been okay. I mean, maybe it's good to have just in case, but the incinerators are kind of doing that job, I think. So does this one actively pick up things from the house? Uses garbage trucks to collect and temporarily store garbage. So that's how you would use it. Okay. That makes more sense. So what if I had that over there? Using it as a process for the meantime. Because maybe it could start collecting things as well, and then maybe I wouldn't need some of these other ones as much, and it can just become our main thing. That's the hope, at least. So we'll see what happens. I'll leave it a little bit and come back to it. But yeah, the thing that I want to do with connecting this area up, I can't do just yet. So I will probably. I mean, I could come in here and fix up some of these areas, but I'm not really, like, ready to do that. Just mentally more so than anything, because it's not a pain, but it's not my favorite thing to do sometimes. I'm in expand mode, I think. The trolley bus I'm really curious about. But at the same time, I don't really want to just, like, put it down right now. Can I start affording, like, any of these? Like the winter market's not great right now, is it? Like a football stadium for 17,000 people, you know? Everyone wants that. Wonder if I could... Because I could, in theory, get it right here without it affecting anyone. But make them happy over there. Right? That seems like a good idea to me. Plus, just to have it is cool. Do we want any special colors or anything? Like any special team colors? Maybe we'll go with like bright yellow. There we go. Lake Valley FC. Is that her name? Oh, I didn't even... You know, I've never even looked at her city name. I didn't even know what it's called. Take a drink of coffee and just think about it, you know? Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, all the traffic here now. Yeah, I mean, this is like where we're all at now, it feels like. I wonder if I put in a metro, if that'll help us out any. Just maybe less people. I know I have the metro where they can walk over, but like a more direct metro, so there's like no excuse. I know I don't like doing it usually by things, but I think that's as close as I can get in reality. So can I go up or below? Either way. I can... So I can't go below, but I can go above. And then I can curve out below, like so. And then, where am I? I'm over here, okay. So, I will, well, let me tidy that up. It will, amazingly. Although it's not that bad, actually. I mean, it's a weird curve, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. There we go. That works a bit better, though. And then we can have a line from here to here and back. Which, I mean, I think that's like the best line to have, but is it worth, like, is it ever worth having another one that goes, because I had here to here and back, is it worth having one there to there and back? I don't know if that makes it twice as good or just makes it twice as busy. I don't know. I don't know how many you can actually connect to one single line, to be honest. I never really thought about that. And then for people that's going to football games, we can come in here with this tool and have a nice little walkway. I need to just move it there. Maybe. There we go. Just make it work for us. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Looked a bit messy otherwise, or a bit weird. Messy. Football player. I mean, we have like... Wait, is that actually like a... Is there actually a lot of people here? What's happening? Well, I mean, there's a current match. It doesn't... Oh, there's 472 people of 750. So yeah, there's quite a lot of people. I wonder if that's why there was a lot of cars suddenly. Maybe it's because the match was coming in. I really do not know. That's really impressive, though. Oops, didn't want to do that. I forget what these do. Usually when you hover them, they help, I thought. 9,000 a week. Well, I can't afford that, that's for sure. See ya. But there we go. So we got that. Hopefully that'll be good, and some people will just walk over from the metro. The metro is already being used a little bit, so I will take it. Any progress is progress, so sure thing for me. One thing I probably could do is just because we don't have it yet. Actually, I'll wait to do anything more on that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my lord. That's not even the metro, that's just them walking over here. Oh boy. That is truly something. I like how they walked all the way over there to let out, because it was a little bit closer. Oh. I mean, that's pretty accurate for an event letting out, so I mean, I guess I'm not too shocked. So, my god. That was a lot of people, but we might have got a few people on the underground there. Who knows? Maybe. Kind of tempted to now So what's this? A large alternative to an inner city bus station. Uses coaches for people to travel to and from the city. Bus terminal requires a highway connection. Inner city terminal does not require inner city bus lines or stops. Oh. So this allows people to come from to and from the city. How odd. So it's like Greyhound, essentially, right? Is that what am I gathering that right? I really do not know. So I may consider starting with buses. Now, let me tell you ahead of time, this will be a train wreck to watch. Just bear with me. bear with me as I get there. Is there people that can actually work here? I do not think so. So they will just go away. So this will be, no one needs to be on that side. So we just need a stop there, I believe. We can have a stop in this area for these offices. We'll do over here for this neighborhood. And then we'll meet here for this. Actually, we'll meet here for this, where they come out here from that. And then we'll meet up here. And this will be my first line. We'll call it football office line. We don't need 7 vehicles. That's a ridiculous amount, really. Forget how to edit how many you need. That's a good question. How do I edit how many I need? Oh, it's this thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't need 7. I need like, let's go with 4. Although, is that actually 94 people coming on? Okay, maybe I do need. Let's go with 5. We'll do 5. So we'll have that. Then we can use that, maybe this area up here as a transfer. And I'll put it up here because I don't think it's going, well, the post office is there, so maybe that's not wise. Or could I use this like a transfer? It'd be cool if I could just make a new line with the area, but sadly not. I guess I could create a new one there, but I don't really want to stop, like have a whole nother thing, especially right near a stoplight. Maybe I'll put it down here. They will have to transfer, but it's fine. And then that one will just have a straight line that kind of goes a little bit far. We'll take you up over here. We'll go to the middle of this area for all these shops. And then here. And maybe right here for the people coming this way. Then we'll stop in front of this area for the people doing this bit. We'll stop down here for the people at the school. Could do another one for this side. I don't know if that's overkill, but I'll do it anyways. Live and learn. Then we can maybe make a nice... should we do a stop here? No. We should just complete the line. We'll see how that one goes. I'll be curious. I'm going to call this my testing line. Traffic test line. We'll leave it with 7 vehicles for now and just see what happens. I know there's a lot of bus traffic currently. I'm hoping that'll kind of go down as they start splitting up a little bit. Or, you know, start getting caught in different bits of traffic. So, another thing. I'll start with some other bus lines here. So, one outside of here. Then it can make its own way down maybe over to the next one. Because then it can pick someone else up over here. Which I realize now this is quite a ways for it to go somewhere. Unless... let me do this. So take away that stop. We'll have a stop right here across from this little walkway. But it's close to here so people can cross and go over. And then we'll do the same but right here so people can cross and get over there if they so feel the desire. That is a school there, but we're going to use that as our turnaround area. We can do another stop here and see if we can pick up even more people, because why not? Looks like there's a high school there, so why not? This is my line now. I want to try a big line. I want to see how many people this does. So, you know, if you know how to use bus lines, I mean, I would say I know how to use them, but it's like a very loose I know. I have an idea of how to use them, but I want to experiment with them a bit better or a bit more and see if maybe there's something that I could be doing that I don't know about. So I'm going to put this here so they can cross here for that line. And then maybe this can be like its other turnaround point. We can have another into here. Where did we even start? Over here. Okay. Don't worry, I found this. Then back down here, which is there a... there's another school here, so why not? And then we can come back to where we were. And we're going to call this the big test line. Big test line. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and give this just a pink color. Alright. So we'll see how that goes. You can see all the pink ones getting out there. That obviously causes a little bit of traffic as they leave. But, and I think in general, we kind of have a semi-high trafficked area. But I'm hoping to see more buses and less cars. That's like my ideal thing, which I see a huge conga line of pink buses. I'll listen that if I keep seeing it. I'll see if they break up at all. Sometimes it seems to happen after a while, but I don't know how it'll work. So kind of just having a little gander around. I'm trying to think if I want to maybe look into doing anything else. What is this? Is this monorail? Yeah. Air transport, we don't have that just yet. We do have ferries, which eventually. We have regular trains, which I didn't realize we unlocked the cargo trains. That is nice, actually. Oh god, I could do that, couldn't I? But then that would be truly a hellscape. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. It needs like something a little bit more specific, doesn't it? It needs to be like up here out of the way a little bit and not connected to there. That, or it needs to be completely out of anywhere and be somewhere else that's less crowded. That will then become crowded. But, you know, we'll find that place. This isn't too bad, actually, and then it's near all of the industry. But, yeah, it's getting rails all the way over here. I don't know if there's any more... Yeah, I don't see any more railways, which, I mean, I could easily make a junction. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Different time. Don't want to worry about that just yet. How many people do we need for the next thing? 28,000. Wowee. So, that's a pretty exponential growth. I think I may start expanding. I've got all of this area, but I want to wait until I unlock this, I think, before I start getting into that area, because I want to be able to work off some highways a little bit better. So part of me is basically just build a new downtown, or a new, I guess not even downtown, just a new town essentially at this point. I might try to use the cloverleaf. Kind of curious how it'll go. I have better traffic, I guess, principles at this point, so I always wonder if now, you know, being a little bit more thoughtful when I'm making stuff in general, if that'll make, you know, it run better in general. But only one way to find out. So we're going to do, we'll do big roundabout, and yeah, we'll start from there. I was kind of thinking of trying something. So big roundabout, big roundabout, big roundabout, and big roundabout. Okay, bear with me. We will see if I thrive or fail on this one. Because I do not know. Alright. So this one, we will drive into like normal. And out of like normal as well. Beautiful. And then transfer this to a non-drivable, or non-parkable rather. Ones of these. Okay. So far, I mean, expected how it would go, because why would it be any different? And then I'm thinking come out. So that's 3. What if I do 4? Can I do 4 on each side? Barely, but yes. Alright. This is going to be something for sure. So we have that. And then let's do, trolley bus connecting all of the corners, you say? Don't mind if I do. Oh god. Oh, and that messed up the length of that one, didn't it? We will not do. We must fix it. What? Okay. There we go. And then back to the trolley bus ones. Okay. So, I will need to connect this in some way, shape, or form to be very different than it is. Although, I guess it could technically... I didn't really think about that one. I wanted to make that work, but I'm unsure if I will be able to in the way that I desire with a roundabout, that is. Unless... Okay, hear me out. This may be the worst thing I've ever done. Alright, bear with me. I know it's not what it looks like. Alright. So I'm curious if I can... Is there a thing that only lets trams go through, I wonder? See, if it was the president manager, it would be easy because I could say where it could only be trams. Maybe in this? No, it's literally all or nothing. Oof. Alright, and then we can have one of those here. This is going to be really ridiculous and also so expensive for no reason. But here we are. I wonder if it would be worth just having one of these beside it, and then we're just fully powered, eh? My god, this is gonna be ridiculous, isn't it? Eat your heart out, San Francisco. Because I don't really want to stop. Oh wait, I just realized I have an idea. Oops, didn't want to do that. take away this. And then come in with the move tool. Like so. Oh wait, let me actually do this. Because then I can select both at once. And then, let me do it, maybe all of them at once, all nodes. So then I can bring everything up. Oh, it doesn't bring the sitters up, it just does, wow. Can I just do that? Because that's a look. I wonder if they would even drop that, to be honest. Oh, it's because there's these nodes as well. Okay, I didn't realize they had multiples there as well. That's a bit better. Now I know there's a way to, if you select, I think these three and then hit, is it Alana's group? Nope. Is it Alan's slope? Nope. I thought it was something like this. Unless you have to have this selected as well. Just like, do these do anything? Oh. Don't know what that did, but sure. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would kind of align it a bit better, but I'll take as it is, to be honest, because I think it's actually okay. It's, you know, it's a bit of something, but it's not horrific. That's what you want to hear when you're making a scene. It's not horrific. I mean, you know, that's fine. Let's hope trams can go through this. So I would see if I mean, I'm sure I could just put trams like underground. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. But at the same time, I wanted to make it, I wanted to make it look cool and like go through like that. But I'm not sure if that's, yeah, I don't think it wants to do that, sadly. Because I think it's still technically too close to that. Okay. Dang. As much as I may have wanted it, I don't think it's going to want to do it. I think I can actually, there we go. I love that Control Z works. It's like editing a video I can just undo. Because, I mean, if it's to that, I can just literally, you know, I could have done this. I was just curious if that would have worked. I did not mean to do that. So there we go. So we can have it like that instead. They can go in the middle ways. And we'll pretend we're okay with it. Now I kind of would like to bring this down. There we go. And then maybe I'm full of the soil, aren't I? Oh, I can't just like put it somewhere. Just like, can I just give it to here? Get rid of it? It's not enough. That'd take way too long. Well, maybe. It might be enough to be able to fix that at least. Ah, yeah. That was enough to kind of do what I wanted, so that's something. And then, yeah, I do need a little bit more gone, actually. Let me... There we go. Then we'll bring it down to that level, hopefully. There we go. Really? Okay, well that works, so I'll take that. Slip too steep. How about take that on back? Is this still the tram? Yeah. Or trolley bus, I guess. Ooh, that is ugly. Ugly, but maybe functional. And that's, you know, that's what we're going for. Honestly, why do I even have a roundabout there? Oh, so I can continue. Okay, I was thinking, why would I even keep a roundabout there? But I had a reasoning. I just forgot instantly. So yeah, I can keep that continuing on. So that's okay, right? Sure. So I'll keep that as like an outside road. And then we'll have... why not around here? Probably can hit play, can I? And be alright. Probably just gain more money. We'll have like that as a road in. I'm not going for symmetry here, so don't suspect that. It's just been semi-symmetrical thus far. That was almost perfect. I mean, that's so close that's just annoying. Oh, come on. Oh, actually, there we go. I'm okay with doing that one because that was just annoying. That it would be that bad. So we'll have like that, and then the rest of it we can do as regular road here. Come in the middle. And then... Beautiful. This is exactly what we were looking for, right? Didn't know what I was doing, to be brutally honest with you. I think that was pretty apparent, though, from, like, stage 1. Because, I mean, I'm kind of... I like being more, funky when I'm not trying as much with it, I guess. We can do that. Oh, we need, desperately need water here, so we can connect that over. Probably should start collecting some ourselves over here. That should honestly connect. I'd be very annoyed if that doesn't power up there. There we go. Now, we can... Sure, why not? Perfect. I'm glad there was that space there. And that's how you fix it. Oh, Lord. That is truly a... All of this is a spectacle, you know? So... That is certainly something. There we go. Win it up. Surprised that worked. Then, like I said, I mean, well, I've said before, I would go more funky, but I kind of feel like dedicated to the form factor of keeping it oddly square and grid-like now. I kind of feel like I've just become a grid boy at this point. I'm like those like really uppity people that get really, really upset when you don't use a grid. I'm those people. We might as well connect stuff that makes sense there, I guess. Let's see, maybe we'll do that. There we go. Wasn't too bad. I mean, there's definitely a lot more that could be added in there. But let's just, you know, let's get pop in this area. This is going to be all high density, so it's going to be certainly something. It's going to be horrific in traffic at first, most definitely. I I can tell you that. So I'm thinking, just because this is going to be kind of how I have it planned. So you can get off here before the light, you can get off here after the light. Don't worry, it'll block traffic real good. Here. Oh, I didn't give another way in this area. Can't have that. Perfect. Oh god. Maybe I don't want another way in there. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah, I think that's maybe for the best. Alright, let's continue with this one though. We can bring it on over to here. Over here. Yeah. The good thing about building really stupidly is when you're someone like me and you enjoy fixing traffic, it gives you something to fix. So that's always a plus side. So let's go ahead and start laying down some of these necessities. Like so. We'll go ahead and get some schools and the such in here as well. Where, you know, I'll put one in every neighborhood. High schools we probably can have like 2, maybe 3. Okay, and then maybe, where can I put a university where it actually reaches everywhere? Not much of anywhere, but trying to think of like where's a half good option. Where did I put a stop over here? See if they put a stop. I didn't put a stop on any of the outsides. That's all on the inside. So it'd have to be. If it went in there, why not? You know, we'll just go for it. And now we go crazy, and we eventually deal with one hell of a death wave. But for now, let the people move in. Then we will have all of this. This. As you can tell, pretty much everything will become retail on the outsides. A little bit of office as well, of course. It's a bit in the water, but I'm sure it's fine. We'll just, you know, we're not building this to win any awards. That's very sure. Because otherwise, I have lost them all. Any award there was to win is now down the drain. Paradox is watching this video and wondering why they even gave it to me, you know? Really, after this, who could blame them? But let's, we'll keep powering through. Oh, God. This is truly probably the weirdest building I've done. Just for, like, quantity's sake. Because usually I don't build for, any sort of quantity, but I was kind of, like, tempted just to go for it and see what happens. I mean, it's not, I mean, I'll say it's not horrific in any way, shape, or means, but it's just so far beyond what I would usually build that I find it funny. So there's that. But I am very curious if I'm gonna even be able to link things over here, so I may have to do some power That's how I want to connect the power, and also have great elder and childcare, hopefully. And then maybe we can have a. I mean, we definitely need a metro over here, but maybe we'll put it like. We'll put it. I feel like it needs to be somewhere where, like near one of these stops as well, to help with that situation. There is a stop right here, so I feel like that's probably wise. Let's go on underground. Where do we want to come from this one? Maybe I can split from one of the ones over here. Have a little split tunnel that can go on up under the water. There we go. We're going to need 2 of them over here, I think, minimum. We can do another right there. And, oh, all the people coming in right now. Absolutely insane amounts of people. Because obviously all these people will be trying to move in at once. It's not going to be great. So we can have that, and then we'll have this, and this. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be backed up for a long, long time, I think. Because, I mean, essentially, this is the one way into this side, as I have it set up currently. So it's going to be bad, but we'll see how it goes. I do have, oh, maybe a really bad idea. Like, really bad. But I'm curious. And that's all that matters. You may see it. Yeah. Oh, that could be really bad, but I'm curious what happens with it. Because now it's a shortcut for getting in these other places. I'm wondering if everyone's going to take it, but I don't know if people are going that way as much, this way, whichever way they may be going. This one, I mean, they've got their own mines made up, the AI mines. They're just going straight. But we'll see what happens. Alright. Okay, I saw 1 car ticket. That's something. Yeah, I mean, everyone's just in that main right lane to do that one, which is annoying because there's obviously 3 lanes, but they're set up for this right turn, and then they're just taking the next right turn. So, that makes sense. So what I am going to do is, because their areas are obviously not connected, we will do just that. So we'll get that set up. So there's a way across there. We'll make a way across. Looks like there's a little opening here. Quite like how that looks, actually. I mean, it's a debatable one, but I'm excited to see how this actually functions. This is going to be really bad for a while. We'll see if this gets any quicker in the end. Really, I don't even know. Don't even need this. I could have just went straight into the roundabout, but we'll leave it for the time being. Don't know why everyone wants to so badly be in that one lane. Same with here, really, but I guess, I mean, that's because everyone just wants to go right. Although it's clearing up down here, it's just slow back here. I think it's just because it's the AI mindset as they do. I'll leave it for a bit, see where we get, and see what happens. More out of curiosity than anything, but we shall see. Yeah, this one will be empty for a while until we start going down that way a little bit. But this is going to give us a lot more people. I mean, we're up to 22,000 now. We're up like raising pretty heavy a day now, finally. It was kind of a needed thing, I guess, really. Just due to the fact of we were getting fairly desperate for more room to kind of build in with and being able to be a bit crazy. Because here I didn't want to like go a bit crazy and like have just more and more traffic issues, which I mean, look at this. So what can I say? But still. So one thing I could consider as well, just because it's not going to hurt anything. Well, maybe. I could come off here. And then come this way. And I could come off here to there. And I know that's a bit of a steep ask, so I will fix that. There we go. Didn't mean to do that, but we're good. So what I'm hoping with this is people will choose to go to different areas for what they want, and maybe make it a little bit lighter on back here. It takes a little bit for the AI to kind of realize that they have the option, so I will give them their brief moments to decide what they actually want to do there. Ooh, look at that double lot. Oh, can I actually... I wonder if it's... Space already occupied. Didn't know if I could move into that corner at all. Well, maybe I can... I mean, I could just move it down. That's fine. I was just curious if it was at all possible. But there we go. We'll do that. Give them a little bit more room, because otherwise that will get a bit ridiculous, so we don't want to do that. How many people are actually using the trolley bus? I'm expecting to see 3. Oh, 136 per week. Okay. So that works for me. 1,000 per week, basically, with the metro. Let's see how our bus line is doing. The really... so the big bus line, 140 passengers. The traffic test bus line. That's the one... Where's this old greenie? That's the one that I built here. Is getting 170, and then the other one is getting 77, which honestly, for it being this pink area, which isn't high density, that's a lot of people using it, so maybe that wasn't such a bad plan. Are these buses, or okay, they're still postal trucks, so it's just a lot of postal trucks right now still. This is getting a bit crazy, but oh, this is fixed itself, so that did work out. That's good to see. I think a lot of this craziness is probably coming from that craziness and so on and so forth. But I think we're doing okay. This here is actually doing better than I thought. Okay. I was about to say, do I need to make this bigger? But it's actually doing pretty well. This area is doing oddly okay. You know, there's definitely improvements to be made pretty much anywhere and everywhere, but I'm pretty chuffed with how it's going, to be brutally honest. I didn't expect this level of success, I guess, for current time, so I'm going to just roll with it and be happy. We need another hospital, so we're going to do over here just to be safe. And wow, we actually have more room for fishing. I wonder what kind of fish we have over here, actually. All anchovy and good bit of shellfish on the end. So where's our... Yeah, anchovy boys. We'll start with you. I feel a bit weird linking them up to just there, but I think it'll be alright. We don't really have that many cars coming in anymore. Not like it was, so... I think it'll be okay for them to stop just briefly. And we will give him, or give it some personal power, maybe, or... Oh yeah, let's do that. That's a better way of powering, so even better. Let's go on with the route. Whoops. I'm wondering... I really don't know if bigger route is better or what, but we're doing it. So yeah, 28 workers. We will see what the efficiency is, I guess, once they get back, and see how we fare there. I can always turn that into a roundabout if need be as well. So I've kind of got like this weird. I mean, this one's like crazy. It looks better, actually, the buildings being here. I don't like this bit obviously being so open, but honestly, if there's trees in there, I think I'd feel better about it, but I don't have my tree brush currently. But I am more impressed with how this is filled in than anticipated. I had a weird inkling that it was just going to look really dumb, but I mean, it's not. I'm not going to say it's beautiful in any way, shape, or form. Definitely not saying that, but it is much better than I thought it was going to be. Especially for just the fact that everything is moving okay. I mean, once we tweaked a few little things, not beautiful tweaks, but it's worked. Even this is back to kind of working as normal. I'll say that we're getting backed up here and there. I think it's because they're not yielding here. They're just like flinging themselves out. I can do some junction work here. I can have them all stop on these bits and then continue on the insides, and that should help sort it out over a bit of time, I believe. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, that almost... I mean, they're getting on there pretty quick, actually. I kind of have an idea, actually. Take this out. Now, I don't remember the correct name for these. So bear with me as I make this. I call them oval roundabouts. I don't know the proper terminology. All I know is if you happen to be going to up to Redcar or Middlesbrough in England, and you are on the A174, and you happen to just be going anyway that way, you pretty much come across one, and it's oddly easy to drive on. You know, when you are American and not used to that kind of thing, you get used to it more than you think. Even if you're in a smart car, you can manage it. And that's all I know. But this is more what I've, I guess, actually seen when there, hilariously. Let's see if that works. I know it's a bit close, but I'm curious. But as well, actually, that might have been fine, honestly. I just don't know about, you know, I mean, it's quite like steep little nip, essentially. Let me bring this out ever so slightly, just so I don't have to delete that, hopefully. But yeah, it's sort of like, it's like roundabout, just oval. That's my best explanation for you. I don't know the proper terminology for those kind of things. All I know is it works very well, and I never actually got caught on it, so I mean, seems good enough to me. If it works for Redcar in Cleveland, it's probably not the best, but it works for everyone. I'm a little bit worried about people doing that, but I think it'll be okay for at least the meantime. I'm going to see how this functions as well, because it is obviously got quite a steep curve. I don't know how people will take to it, but I'm curious to see nonetheless. I mean, I may move this post office up here a little bit. Yeah, so it seems pretty good. Some people are getting slowed around this corner, so I think I do want to make this more like that. I had more room to do that, luckily. And then while I'm here, I feel like, you know, I don't want to do Redcar an injustice, so I'm sure they appreciate it. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna see, can I make... Oh, Lord. Nope, I got it. That's not really what I want. So let's see. I could do... I wonder if, like, off here, we have a little slip road. And one onto there. Then... because that only works for people coming there. I'm wanting to think of people needing to come across as well. This might be a really weird thing, but let's see. Oh, I forget Road Anarchy isn't available to make that work. That would have felt pretty cool, I think, actually. There we go. I can sort of will it in to its existence. The hardest part is willing the road physics into what I want as well. I mean, it is not in any way stunning, feasible, or safe. But it is there. Let's see what happens. Oh god, it's a lot. It shouldn't be a lot because you shouldn't need to, but... Wow. Alright, how do I mess with lots and all that? I forgot. Can I do it by here? No, it's not the right junction. Oh, I can do it by this, though. Okay. So, junction, toggle the traffic lights. And I think that should work pretty well, honestly. The just roads thing, I don't know if there's like anything else to do other than just adjusting the roads. That's about all I got. I thought it would be a little bit different, but no, it seems to just work as it pleases, really. I don't think anything actually needed power there anymore. I'm curious what happens there. I mean, I think, honestly, I might have been better off with, with how I had it. But, we'll see. My other idea is a diverging diamond. But I'm not very good at building that, I don't think. But it would be one that doesn't touch. Somehow. Because that's not good, is it? I think my issue is all this stuff. And they're going a lot slower here than I would imagine. Do they think they need to stop there, or did I have it set where they needed to stop there? I don't need you to actually stop anymore. I think that's a good thing to do now, is just go for it. You should stop, though. Because you need to yield to the ones to the left. And that'd make everything move a little bit quicker. We do have the issue of them, obviously, yeeting on through. Saying that, we have 2 lanes coming here. We have one coming from here. Could, in theory, wrap one around to go that way, but I think it's actually clearing itself up. We'll see if it actually does, but I think it is. So yeah. But I've been recording for a long time. I just realized I should probably go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in the next one, where we will hopefully solve a few more problems. Hopefully have some more people. We're actually very, very close to upgrading, so we'll probably have that next time. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.